This is why it's essential, even more so now than ever, to spread random acts of kindness. I just recently found out that my father had tested positive for the coronavirus. And I'm not fearful of it. I just kind of figure, like, hey, whatever happens, happens. I see it as another test in my life. Even though I've had this before, there's different precautions, I guess, more so now, having to deal with this. Especially in my clinic, they're transferring me to my original clinic that I used to go to dialysis treatment at, which is about a 40-minute drive away from here. I don't know if I said that. I think I did, but the video cut off. But so yeah, now I'm having to make a commute, and I'm having to get up super early, which I'm not used to. I'm used to getting up at a certain time already because it's been like 2 years since being back here to where I'm getting treatment at. And again, touching on random acts of kindness, I was close to crying while I was eating my food, and I don't judge me, okay? But I got Dunkin' Donut. I like old fashions. I don't like anything with glaze or icing on them. I just like the cake donuts, and I haven't had one in so long. Actually, the last time I had one was when I was in North Austin with somebody. That was in the beginning of last year, I believe. And yeah, so I just can't believe this. Like, not only have I had that, but I've had somebody that I really do care for dearly, and he knows he's watching this. You know I love you, and I want to say thank you for always thinking of me. He actually got me some hand sanitizer and a cup, which I was very thankful for, minus the sandwich, even though you said you were gonna give me a sandwich. But which is why I got Dunkin' Donuts today. But I couldn't ask for any less or any more. So thank you for that. But yeah, so I went into the Dunkin' Donuts line to get my donut, and I only got one. I mean, I could order 2 or more, but I was just like, oh, let me just get a taste for this. And yeah, the person in front of me, they paid for my donut. And I know it's not a grand thing or whatever, but it means a lot to me. Like, those of you who know me know that I adore naturally goofy moments and random acts of kindness. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because even on the drive back from Colorado, I was essentially doing this question game where we were asking each other questions and we answer our truthful answers, and that was pretty much one of the things that came up, and I just wasn't expecting it to happen to me like that. So that means a lot to me, whoever this kind soul was, even though I know it's nothing grand or whatever, and I don't want to give it an understatement. I just want to say thank you for making my day and reminding me that humility still exists, you know. What else was I gonna say? So yeah, my dad tested positive for the virus, even though we thought he honestly had allergies or like a hay fever or whatever. And again, I had this last year, so it's not really something. It was a pain in the ass to get over, but then again, last year I wasn't even taking care of my body. I was eating foods like that, and really, I was on a chicken tomato mayo sandwich binge because I was saving for New York City around that time. And that's all I was eating. I wasn't eating fruits or vegetables or nothing. So I can just imagine what my immune system's going to be like this year, because I've been eating really well. I've been, taking care of my body more, and I'm on a different path, you know what I mean, compared to who I was before. And believe me, a lot can happen. A lot can change within a year, So now I'm having to, I'm being transferred between clinics because there's, like I said, certain protocols that are happening. And so now I have to drive out 30, 40 minutes away from where I live, down to this clinic where I originally used to go to a few years back before I moved to this current location I'm living at now. And let's say if I do test positive for this virus, your girl, Mystic Seeker, is gonna have to drive all the way out to Pflugerville to get treatments. And thankfully it won't be in the morning, it will be afternoon shifts, but even that's a long drive. for me. Like right now, I feel like my blood pressure's dropping, so I have to get on the road before it does drop, because otherwise that means I'm going to be taking a nap on the side of the road. Oh, thank you for your smile. The random guy smiling at me. He was with his mom. Oh, that was sweet. But, yeah, so, yeah, I'm just going to keep in high spirits, even though I was crying about it for a good while, because this is a change, you know what I mean? And I've been pulling cards, my tarot cards, a lot lately, and more so than usual, to get any further guidance I need. And what I'm understanding is that the death card keeps coming up. Now, I don't know if this means what you may think it initially means. I don't know if it means some sort of transitional phase or transformation is going to take place. And again, owls have been coming around me a lot. And now I'm being reminded of the life cycle. And in the spiritual terms, that means, like, again, transformation, a new phase in life and whatnot. And I touched it lightly on my Instagram account about how I feel like this is just another test I'm having to go through to prove that to my guides and to my higher self and to source, to universe, to God, you know, if I really do love my life, you know what I mean? And if I haven't taken it for granted, because for so long I have, and I kind of just let myself kind of melt away, you know, or just become something in the background where I didn't really do nothing with my life, and I pitied myself, and I became the victim of my condition. But now I'm starting to understand that becoming the victim wasn't not a part of the plan. I needed I needed to bestow myself into the victimized state to understand my worth now, to understand the precious gift that we have all been given, no matter what circumstances, no matter how abused I made it to be or abuse I got, emotionally, mentally, physically. I know I'm meant to be here, you know, and I don't ever take my life for granted. I won't ever take it for granted again. So no telling what this entails, but I do know now that I'm ready for this test, and I'm ready to just move forward, you know, and live presently more than ever. Even though I've been present, very present, I'm ready to accept my past life traumas. I'm ready to accept my healing. I'm ready for this transitional period. I'm ready for my transformation. I'm ready for my metamorphosis. I'm ready. I've been ready. I was born ready. No more ifs, ands, or buts around here. Just willing to go with the flow. I'll talk to you next time, Seekers. Bye.